First off, I wanna jump in and say, actually, how do you even get the name? How did the name Crayon come about?
Uh, that's like a funny story because I remember back in the day in back in Lagos. First of all, I was born and raised in Orile in Lagos actually. I lived all my life in Lagos. Like literally, my dad got married to my mom in Lagos. I was born in Lagos. Really, which is thing I don't know if you know this term. It's called face me and face. It's like one room in I don't know how to explain it. It's like a compound, and there's a room facing another room. There's a room facing another room, like that. And in that room, we have like 9 to 10 people in a room, and then you wake up every morning. That's why I moved the way I moved, because I was just born into that. In one of my songs I said one of my songs off my debut album, Trench to Triumph, with Oxley, I said, I know pray me them bomb me for voodoo, but I no get choice. You from relay you go down to Ojo. True life story. It wasn't like I was praying to be born in that circumstances, but it is what it is. Maybe I'm there to play my own part of, uplifting my family and just be the breadwinner of the family. So I moved to Ojo when I was 7, and then normally life started hitting hard. I started, growing. I had to grow up really fast.
At 7.
Yeah.
Okay, before you go, bro. What was? Because this is the thing that people forget about. Nigeria breeds hustlers. Like, there's no here. There's a welfare state. Like, even if you don't work, the government will give you money. They'll put a roof over your head. So at 7, what was happening in it? Was it financial? Was it family settings? Why did you have to now start really?
As my family was really, really poor.
When you say poor, because people not gonna understand, how did you define poverty? What was actually
like struggling to feed, struggling to pay your school fees, struggling to. But the thing is, my mom, even in those struggles, my mom always made sure that I wear the best clothes. She strived for me to eat 3 square meal every day. I was the first child for 7 years before they gave birth to my younger brother, who is now a footballer. You feel me? So being the only child for 7 years, just looking around, just seeing the state. Like I said, we're staying 9 people in a single room, a small room, 9 people sleeping on the floor. Yeah, walking in, you just take it so you don't step on somebody's head. You wake up every morning, you greet everybody, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, until you leave your house, before you go to school. And then, seeing that, and then we moved to Ojo, same story, same struggle. That's one of the reasons why I named my album Trench to Triumph, because right now, I'm triumphant, but I used to be in the trenches. And trenches doesn't necessarily mean you have to be in the hood. It might be a state of mind, you might be going through some shit. Maybe you're at a really luxurious office and then you're not being paid well, and then eventually start paying you well. That's your triumph. But you're in the trenches. You might be depressed, might not be feeling good, might not be feeling yourself for years. That's your trenches. You don't have to actually be in the trenches. So growing up there, secondary school, I used to be a regular debtor in secondary school, man. They don't have to call my name. Once the teacher comes to the class and we're writing an exam, I automatically stand up and take my bag and leave, because I'm gonna be called to leave the class because I'm owing school fees. It was very, very consistent. My mom tried. My mom used to be a popular fruit seller in a place called Ojo in Lagos. She sold for that particular spot for 19 years. With a small table, kale. She used to sell fruits, sell watermelon, cucumber, carrots.
and people will know that when you have to get up early.
She have to get up early. My mom, she wake up at 4 every single morning, and she come back at 10:30, 11
At night.
at night. She does that every single day, except weekends. Sometimes she does it in weekends. So just seeing all of that struggle, and I feel like I got that from her, because I feel like it's hereditary. When it comes to going to places early, waking up early to do certain things, it's just natural to me. Even if I try to come late, I can't come late.
You were half an hour early today.
Just
I was not gonna lie. When I got the text, I was like, "This is the first Nigerian artist I've said that was ever early." So he's not lying. There's no cap. It's the truth.
Even if I try to come late, I just end up coming early. Yeah. I don't understand. Even if I try, I want to come, I will just end up coming early. Do you understand? So I feel like I got that from my mom, because She comes back at night at 11 p.m. She's complaining, yo, my leg's paining me, man. My leg this, I'll help her massage her leg. And then next morning, she's up 4:30 in the morning. Before you wake up, she's up again, she's gone again, come back. It's like for 19 years.
Where was your dad at that time?
You know, my dad used to also like work at used to be a civil servant, but obviously like the salary wasn't like
It's not
great.
Yeah.
You know, so my mom has to work like times 10. You know, it's crazy. And just seeing her growing up and just telling myself that, yo, I need to be fast, whatever I'm doing, man. Because like, you know, whatever I'm doing right now, I have to be fast. You know, I wrote this particular exam in Nigeria, in Lagos called JAM. It's an examination where you write to get into the university. I wrote that exam like 5 times. It didn't work out for me. I tried to go to school so bad, but trust me, like if I didn't want to go to school, I won't write the exam 5 times. I wrote it 5 times. It didn't work out. I tried so hard, and I came back that day, and I said to myself, because I used to be a footballer before. Yeah, I used to be a footballer. In my hood, they used to call me Coutinho. You know when Coutinho was in Liverpool?
When he was
Prime
really,
Coutinho.
Coutinho,
That's what they call me at the time. Like I'm very like creative midfielder type shit, like calm. I can play calm, I can play 7, I can play 11, I can play up front too. You know, so I can play CDM too sometimes. You know, so everybody in my hood thought I was gonna be a footballer, including my dad, my parents, because you know. I tried, you know, in Nigeria. Sometimes I wish I was born here, because like, imagine I was a footballer here. By now, I'd probably be in Arsenal, Manchester United, because of the talent that I have.
Framework.
There's more the structure here. You feel me?
Yeah.
But in Nigeria, football in Nigeria, it's crazy. It's more corrupt than any other thing in the world. I swear, man. Because like, even if you're so good, if you don't have connections, you don't have money, you're not gonna go nowhere. You know. It happened to me. It's not like I'm saying something of somebody else. It happened to me live. Like that was when the switch kind of like happened, because like football has always been my first love. Obviously, I'm a Man United fan, but football has been my first love ever. Like all my life, everybody in my hood thought I was going to be a footballer. Like everybody in my house, in my family, this one is a footballer. But I always loved music. But I feel like I found myself loving music because back in the day, my dad used to sell records. So like we have like piles of like different sounds like in my house, like hip hop, reggae, Afrobeat, dancehall, name it, jazz, like from P Square to Michael Jackson to Whiskey, Davido, Burna Boy to Mohit, Don Jazzy to Patoranking, like it's crazy, like different genre of music to Shaggy, like crazy. Like I did not even know that I was even consuming it. It was just what was happening to me at the time. So it was just me. I didn't even know I was soaking up all those energy, just sound in one. And then like, I just sat myself down. I'm like, yo, do I really want to play football or I want to make music? Because like with football, it's harder. Not saying music is simple. It's tough as well. But then like when you have talent in Nigeria, and you're making Afrobeat, there's no way someone will not see you. There's no way. And I feel like I'm a child of destiny. I feel like I was born for this because I've always seen myself in a dream, like performing, doing shows, killing it. I've also seen myself in a dream playing football, like big clubs. So like I'm a very spiritual person. Like I'm a very, very spiritual person. I don't take anything that has to do with God for granted. Like I'm very, like I used to be a church boy, I used to be in a choir, I used to play drum in church. My mom made sure like I used to,
That foundation's important.
Yeah, my mom made sure I used to leave when it comes to evangelism, like sharing like flyers to come to church. Oh, we are doing praise nights, youth service. I'm always in front, like doing happiness, like doing with joy and just like cleaning church. I used to be that church boy, but I still also used to be a proper street boy. You feel me? That day I was just home. All my friends were in school. Boring afternoon, like, because at the time in my hood, if you're not in school, like in university, it's like you're a darling boy. Like it's like you're not a fresh guy. Like it's like you're dead. Like you're a dead guy. Like why are you home? Like everybody's in school. Like back in the day, like once my friends come back from school, it's like fresh boys back from school, university. So it made me really, really depressed. Like 2015, to the point where my mom had to take me to like different places and like, yo, my son is thinking too much. He's too young to be thinking like this. Because like I know I was really young, but the circumstances around me is like, yo.
And this time financial things still rough as well.
Yeah, rough.
Okay, so there's a lot.
Rough. There's a lot going on, And my mom's sister, she used to make this bead bag. It was really colorful, like on the wall. And I just saw it. I've always seen that bag, bro. It's always been there. I don't know what made me look at the bag. As I looked at the bag, the first thing that came to my mind was crayon. I was like, wait. Cray, way, colorful boy, colorful music. I ran outside, I told my friends, yo, because before my stage name was July, because I was born in the month of July. It was weird. So I told my guys, like, yo, it's crayon. And they're like, huh? Crayon what? I'm like, colorful boy, colorful music, cray way. So practically, I've been crayon since like 2016. Before I got signed to Mavin, like my name, everything. I already have my name, my, slangs, everything. That's how I got the name Crayon and started recording from that time. And I made probably 7 songs in the hood. No manager, no sponsor, nobody. And what I was doing then, I was just like posting my song on WhatsApp group chats. Oh, share the song, the link. I didn't even have a smartphone at the time. I used to log into my friend's smartphone to post up my stuff. Yeah, like I was that broke. I was a broken crayon, but I could still color.
How are you recording? Because in Nigeria, I mean, there's not too many. Were you recording just in rooms? Because there isn't many studios out there.
Yeah, there were studios, but like at the time for me it was hard because like you can't really afford. Even it was cheap then, but for me at the time it was hard because like I had to follow my mom to the store, to our shop to steal some money sometimes. When she used to stay in traffic. So when there's traffic, obviously I cannot allow my mom to go and run to the buses. So I'll do that. I'll take the fruits that they bought from the car and I'll run and take the money. I'm taking the money, I'm dividing it, put one here, put one here. This one is for studio session, this one is for her. But at some point she found out, but she was seeing the evidence of what I was using to do, so she was not complaining. So I kept doing that, saved up some money. Then I linked up one of my producer, Ozedikos. He's one of the biggest Afrobeat producers right now. Back in the day, because we go way back, 2016. I told him like, yo, like I'm an artist. I have 5K naira at the time. I want to record. They're like, yeah, don't worry, pull up. So I went to the studio in Ojo, because we're all Ojo boys. So they're like, yo, Cray, like I believe in you so much. Like this money is not even up to what I charge other artists in the hood, but I just believe that we are going somewhere, and I feel like I feel like you have that ginger, you have that drive to do something with the music. So this money is nothing. Like you're just dropping it just to show that you're serious. It's not like I need the money. Like it's too small for what I charge people. So at the time you record me, produce the beats, mix and master it, do artwork, and upload it on SoundCloud for 5,000 naira at that time, 2016. And ever since then, we became really, really, really close. Up to the point where when my song got to Mavin, I don't even know how my song got to Mavin, to be honest, because I never had a smartphone to really promote myself. Nobody saw me on Instagram doing freestyles or anything. I was literally just recording songs, because after the first 2 songs, we became super close. So it stopped charging me for anything. They would just record and just post it. Because I was a real artist that take my song, take bus, your small boy, go to another place on the mainland where I've never been to in my life, just to drop my CD on radio stations. I went to name the biggest radio station in Lagos. I went everywhere. And he saw that. I was like, bro, you're literally the first. Yeah, nobody but myself, small boy in Lagos. I will go to Beat FM, I'll go to this one, I'll go drop my song everywhere. And
well, that's the hustle, because you see your mom hustling as well.
So God's so kind. I was the first artist to play my song on radio in my hood. That was a big deal at the time for me in 2016. Yo, I was going nuts, bro. Because I was using one small phone at the time. It's not even a smartphone, it's called Nokia. It's Nokia Touchlight phone at the time. That was radio. So when I heard my song live on radio, bro, I was moving mad, bro. Like, I didn't pay the guy, I didn't pay for anything. He just did it because he loved the music. You know, big shout out to Super Prince, man. I love you, bro, for real, for real. He was the first guy that played my song on radio. The first guy ever, you know, at City FM. Crazy, bro.
But then, so here's the thing. So obviously it gets to Mavin, but then you have a part where, like, how do you keep afloat? Because I wonder, how do you keep focus when there's still financial stresses? It's like the thing that you were saying that your mum was trying to help alleviate the mental health, depression, whatever you want to call it, anxiety. You're making music, but the music you're not being rewarded from it yet. So how are you navigating that space then? Because you are making music, but the circumstances you're in hasn't changed yet.
So for me, like, I was getting really, really popular in my area at the time. And all the birthday parties, all the bad girls, they loved me at the time. Although I wasn't getting paid for any show that I performed. I was just performing for free. In the birthday parties, they would call me, I perform for free. My future's happy. Like, I was just doing it because I love what I was doing. That was my only source of joy at the time when I was depressed. Music was my only source of joy. That's what makes me happy. Music and football. When I'm watching football, I forget my sorrows. When I'm making music, I forget my sorrows. But once I'm done watching football and I'm back home, it's like, again. Or when I drop my music and I see people reacting to it, and you see the joy, and like, you know, my song traveled to places like South Africa, Ghana, without no real money put into that shit. Like, it was just me going back to back, and I dropped like 7 songs in this place like a year. It was one of those songs that got maybe that attention. So I think it's one of my friends called Shion. He's not a DJ. He used to work at Mavin before, Anibuka. So the song, I don't even understand how the song got to me. I cannot explain. I feel like it's grace and God's divine timing, and just cause like I said, like, I'm a very spiritual person. Like, I feel like I'm destined to be here. I'm not here by luck or chance. I feel like it was meant to be. Yeah, you feel me? It was written. I'm just playing my part. So they were playing the song. I don't know how the song got to them. I cannot even explain. Like, I don't even understand. So somewhere, somehow, the song got to them, and they played it at Mavin HQ. Because Mavin HQ has like speakers on the ceiling everywhere. So when they're playing the song, everybody in the office is hearing it at the same time.
Okay.
You get? So Baby Fresh was just walking, and he just heard the song. He was like, "Who's this guy?" He said, "Oh, the name is Crayon. He's on SoundCloud." I look at him. He's like, "He's on IG." So he sent me a message on my IG. He's like, "Yo, Cray, I love your sound. Pull up to the studio tomorrow." And me, I didn't even realize, because I didn't have a smartphone at the time. So one of my friends called me. His name is KOB. He's dead now. It passed like 2017 in a crazy accident. You know, may he so rest in peace. That's one of my D1. That's my biggest fan, man. You know, I remember back in the day in the hood, it's like, he doesn't want to hear anybody's music except my music. He doesn't want to, he will tell you this one is better than anybody in the world. You know, real one. You know, you call me like, "Yo, Cray, did they find you from Mavin?" I'm like, "What the fuck? How?" How? He's like, "Bro, did they find you from Mavin? Check your phone. So I had to log into my friend's phone, check my IG, and I saw the verified page, Baby Fresh, Mavin. And I clicked and I saw it, come tomorrow with your materials. I couldn't believe it. I was losing my mind. I was like, how? Like, how? Because I remember that day, I just came back from church on a Thursday. I cannot forget. 2016, towards that ending, or probably like 2017, towards December period. Like, I couldn't believe my eyes. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And then I ran inside. I called my producer, Zedikos. This guy that produced me, Iron Man, Closer for Oxlade, Trench Kid, Gold Cam, you know, a lot of hit records. I'm like, bro, mind you, they did not say come with your producer. They say come with your materials. That's my songs. I called him up. I'm like, bro, let's go. Because he's the one that was recording me when I had no money. You believe before every other person believes. So why wouldn't I want to put my brother on? Brought him together. We went together to the Mavin studio. I was at the reception. Before I go to the studio, I still couldn't believe I was going to Mavin then. I still couldn't believe that shit. When we finally got to the gate, and I saw the logo. That's when it actually like hit me like, yo, you're actually the Mavin for real, bro. For real. I was so excited. Like I didn't even mind staying in the reception, like just be there first. I don't even care if I don't see anybody. I'm Mavin. I've taken my picture that I'm a Mavin. You know. I remember posting the picture on Facebook and everybody went crazy in my hood. Like automatically become a superstar in my area at the time. Like what? All the girls, everybody was like Crayon, Mavin, because in my hood nobody really makes it out like that in my hood. Is it that you're into drugs or you're doing like some other hustle or you're playing football, you're making music or you're in school. So it's one thing. And my hood was really, 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 really like crazy, like proper trenches. Like they sell weed in front of my bus stop, they sell coke, whatever in the area. So if you at the time, nobody knew I was going to the island, like cause like it's this saying, you know, among Africans, it's like, don't tell anybody your next move. Yeah. Wherever you're going, don't say shit. My mom would drag my ears like, don't want to hear you tell anybody anything. The way I moved safe, nobody knew. I just packed my bag like I was going to a studio session. I was back, moving, bam. I saw pictures, everybody was like, what, how? It was shocking, it was a big deal at the time in my hood. And then Baby Fresh came downstairs, like, Alpha, when I want to see Jazzy, I want to go studio, I want to go house. I'm like, boss, we're already there now, we could just see Jazzy now, like, we could just, why would come here and not go see Jazzy, you understand? Yeah, follow me. So my lady goes like, I should just open the door. I just saw Jazzy, Big and Sid, like, man, I was like, what? I just went straight to the floor, like subconsciously, I just went straight to the floor, like, Baba, they're like, no, sit down, don't worry. Like, first of all, like, first thing that got me seeing your first impression, your humility. Like, it was genuine. It was not like I was trying to be humble. I was like, the thing is, I don't try to be humble. I'm just humble in my spirit. Like, because probably it's the way I was brought up or the way I was created by God, to be honest. Like, I don't force it. You can tell, like, this person is grounded. Because I know I'm very young, but I've seen things, bro. Like, I've seen a lot of things, you know, growing up and everything like that. Like, yo, I just like your humility. That's first. He's like, sit there, don't worry. He's like, Baby Fresh, play me songs. I started playing my songs. And there's one particular song that got his attention. It's called Long Throat at the time. They're like, you know, I like you, I like your sound, but I'm not promising you anything. You can be coming around, you know, don't post anything about Mavin or pictures about us right now. You're coming around and, you know, we see what we can do with you because I really like your sound. Yo, at that point, I was like, yo, bro, that's crazy. For Jazzy, I remember I used to say, like, randomly amongst my friends, like, yo, imagine, say, like, me and my brother were sitting down having some conversations about, like, different things in life. And I'll just say, just imagine Jazzy just signing me. Bro, I'll be so happy. Like, I should say randomly, like, I should just say to the universe, like, I just, like, no cap. Like, I used to say, like, I just throw it on the universe, like, just imagine I just did me even. I'm going to go bad, me, fuck. And boom, literally happened. You know, I moved into Mavin. At that time, 2017, I used to come, spend like 2-3 days at the Mavin studio, go back home, because it was a full mansion. It was an office and a studio and like rooms and crib in one building, in one mansion, one duplex. Crazy. And I'm happy about that moment because that moment shaped my life as an artist, as a human being as well. Because like, I love the fact that I was around Jazzy, Tega, The Prince, Baby Fresh, Big N. I always used to be around. Whenever they're having like industry conversations, I'll always be around, sitting on the staircase, like just there listening. Always be around. When Tiwa is recording, I'm always around. When Ricardo comes to record, I'm there. I'll just be there. Like, I don't even want to do it. I just want to be seeing how you guys are doing this stuff. You know, it was just like, it's cool for me because I couldn't get to the university. So it's like, okay, this one is actually a practical school, a practical music school from the legends of the legends of the legends, you know. So I used to come spend like 2-3 days, go out to the mainland. Yo, bro, in my hood, I was Jesus, bro. Bro, everybody, like, when I post my pictures on Facebook, it goes crazy, thousands of likes. So like, bro, because at that time I wasn't really like good with Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that. So it was just beautiful, beautiful moments. Like, to be honest, I don't wish to be anybody else than myself because I love my journey. I love my growth. I love every step that I took. Like, I never missed any single step. Like, coming up to where I'm at right now. It took time, but, when it's time, it's time.
When did you know you were signing officially? Like, who delivers the message? What's your first reaction? Who do you tell? Is it your mum, your dad? How does that part happen for you? When obviously you've been around, but when they're like, look, we're signing you, you're joining the family.
So, like I said, I used to come around like 2017, chill, move, chill, go back to the mainland, come to the island, go back to the mainland. So with that, I was getting experience. So they were seeing me more often. I was in their faces every time. I was even backstage for Davido's concert that he did in Echo Hotel that has like Wizkid performing. The first time I saw Wizkid and Davido perform live, I wanted to run mad, bro. I was backstage.
When they performed together?
Yes.
Yeah.
At Echo Hotel. Crazy.
Yeah, I remember that.
Crazy.
That went off, yeah.
I was there. I was in the same room with Davido. Like I saw Davido coming out from the stage live, sweating, like, yo. I'm like, bro, this thing happened. Was like, I was losing my mind. I saw one of the crew, I saw everybody, I saw the entire Modes crew perform with Davido live. Imagine that as a young artist coming up and you're seeing everybody, bro. Crazy. And then like 2018, I moved into the Mavin HQ like fully. I wasn't still signed. They were like, okay, come stay with us now, it's like a school. I was there for a year. I came, Rema came as well. As I mean, Rema became like really, really close.
Was that around the same time?
Yeah, the same time, okay. Same year. I came in like January, February. He came like March, April, or July. Rema came, London as well, producer in London came. Already, me and Ozedikos were already there. So it was me, Ozedikos, London, Rema, Prestige. Yeah, 5 of us. And then remember at the time, the Prince was always around, Baby Fresh was always around, Jazzy was always around, Tega was always around, Rema, everybody, like the whole, like it was like proper. That's why I valued those moments, because like we moved different. Just a whole lot of studying and just being there for a year without knowing if you're going to get signed or not. But
it's like a boot camp a little bit.
It's not like it's like a pipeline type shit. Like they groom you, artist management, branding, you're finding your sound at the same time, you're understanding the game, the business, how you want to portray yourself, how to be a proper artist.
Make you stars.
Yes, like they groom you to become superstar. You already have a raw talent, but talent is just 10%. You need every other factor to become like a proper global superstar. So I'm happy that I went through that process, because like a lot of young artists do not understand some certain things about themselves. You just have one big song and you just blow up crazy, and you don't have foundation. Like my foundation is extremely strong, same as Rema, same as London, same as Zedikos, and same as every other artist that's come through that Mavin pipeline. We were the first young artists, like really young, that went through that pipeline for the first sets. So me, Rema, London, Zedikos, Prestige, all of us like that. And I'm really happy about that, because like we learned so much, we bonded so much that we can't even leave each other anymore. Like me, London, Rema, Ozedikos, we're like extremely close. Like that's like 6 years down the line, and we're extremely, extremely close. And every single person in that set is blown. From London to me, to Rema, to Prestige, to Ozedikos, every single one of us is blown big. And I'm happy, because like that's the joy of just like seeing, for example, my brother Rema, seeing him go from 1,000 streams to 1 billion streams. Seeing that thing full HD, like 8K, it's inspiring, because that's someone that we used to eat noodles together. Rema fried egg for you. heavy eggs. That time was crazy, and just seeing all of us being big now, and just we're in London now. Rema performing at the O2, like it's crazy. I'm performing at O2 too, and I'm performing Rema too, I'm performing Ayra, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Like just coming from that place to here is crazy.
Did you know, it's gonna sound straight, obviously Rema's just gone exponentially. What was it like when you first met him? Like, do you remember the first meeting? Like,
yeah.
How was that?
I was in the studio, and then I remember I walked in with someone that has dreads, one small dreads, and was carrying a red iPhone 7 with gold. I was looking at him like, who's this one? He's just wearing gold. He was looking so fresh. I was like, who's this guy just wearing gold? Then the prince was like, yo, Rema, this is Crayon. Crayon, this is Rema. Crayon is Baby Fresh's artist. Yo, Crayon, this is Rema. You know, you guys are just like, you know, just like, how far. As soon as I hugged him, I just felt it. I felt the energy. I know, yo, this nigga's a superstar. Like, stars align, you know, spiritually. And I feel like me and Rema were spiritually connected. Like, there's certain things that you can't force. There's certain things that you just know. I don't know how to explain it, but you just, as soon as I shook him and I hugged him, I just felt it. You know?
I think a lot of people felt that. I remember Malik Berry years ago was telling me about Rema. Telling me, he was like saying, Omo, this one.
It's special.
Yeah, he was telling me.
It's special, bro. Yeah. Like the way he moves, the way he thinks, the way he... I remember like back in the day, like 2018, when we used to be at the Mavin studio, we were not signed. But I came before him for when I was in the pipeline, but then he got signed before me. He got signed first, and then after he came out, he blew up. I think he dropped his EP that blew, and then like 1 month after I got signed. You know, so I remember that day, bro, when they told me, when they gave me the contract, the day they gave me the contract, man, I was so fucking excited, I can't lie. I called my mom, like, Mom, you don't have to do this anymore. You don't have to wake up at 4 a.m. again anymore. I sent that money. I called my mom like, yo, Mom, remember what I used to tell you before, like, I'm going to be the one to stop this suffering. She's like, yes. I say, check your account balance. I've sent you money. Leave that place now. She couldn't. She's like, huh? I'm like, yeah, just be going home. She's like, let me sell the one. I say, Mommy, just go out. Look at my balance. She started crying. Like, that's my joy. That's everything to me. Like, I really don't care about anything else. Like, so long as my parents, my family, and people around me is good, based off of my hustle, like, I'm fine. Like, I'm literally good. She started crying. Like, she's like, yo, man, God just changed my life. You know, just imagine I'm still at this place. I started crying too, because, like, I know, like, I'm literally having goosebumps right now. Like, I know how it felt. Like, just looking at her, I just say, yo, you know, that was the first time, 2019. I say, pack your things. In fact, don't pack and leave it like that and just enter the car and go, because you don't need it anymore. She was happy. She was excited. She gave testimony in church. You know, it's huge, like huge. Big inspiration, man. That's my drive. That's everything to me. You know, 2019, boom, came out my EP. When they posted the video, Mavin Records Crayon, bro, everybody in Ojo's like, this is it. Everybody in my hood is like they're playing Champions League and Man U scored a goal and the whole viewing center was like, go! That's how my hood felt when Mavin unveiled me. Crazy, yeah.
Does it? Because you put out a lot of music, right? And you're not. I think you're not just an Afrobeats artist, if that makes sense. Like, so how do you deem your musicality? Because you spoke about all the inspirations that was in the house that you listened to, that you're just ingesting naturally. So how do you not define yourself, but where does your creative juices come from? Like, how do you see it when you create?
For me, like, I just feel like it's built off of the energy that I've ingested growing up subconsciously. Like, my dad was just playing Shaggy, 50 Cent, Jay-Z, Beyonce. Later I play Wizkid, Davido, Mohit, just random Michael Jackson. So I feel like it's all those elements in one. That's why I call my music colorful music, because, like, at the end of the day, it's Afrobeat. I make Afrobeat music because for me, I want to play my own role of, like, pushing this culture to the apex level, man. Like, I feel like there's more things to be done. Yes, we're winning big, like Afrobeat artists killing it worldwide. Yeah, but, like, we need to still push it, like, we can't stop. And I feel like when we collaborate more, that's what I love what, you know, Rema's doing, just putting in, for example, we went on tour in July, did like 8 cities or 10 cities in America, in North America, it put me and Victoria on his tour, and it was beautiful. Like, me just seeing him perform, me performing as well. That's when, like, Ngozi started picking up, going crazy. My EP, my album started going crazy when I was performing on tour. Like, mind you, I was performing my album the day after I dropped my album. Like, I was not waiting for it to gel.
So it's literally everyone's. It's the first time.
First time.
People
Like I'm introducing.
that's brave though. It's a good thing, but
I'm not scared.
yeah.
Like I know the work. I recorded my album for 3 years, and that's a bunch of songs. I'm picking 13 songs from those plenty songs. I can literally sit here and drop 3 albums back to back. You know, all quality. They know me now. I don't drop. They know. You know, you feel me? So, like, I was performing the songs with confidence because I know what I put in. You know, I dropped my album today. Tomorrow I'm performing it. Like, that's crazy. You know, but I didn't care. You know, they didn't know the song, but I didn't care. I feel like that's when I started picking up. You know, and for me, I feel like music is spiritual. You can't define art. Like you literally, like I cannot explain to you how I write melodies, like how I come up with lyrics. I don't know. I can't put it to words because it just happened like magic. Like you hear a beat and something just comes to you. How do you want to explain that? It's a gift. You know, it's a gift. So I feel like it's something spiritual, and for me, it's just me, just expressing myself, my inner self. You know, through melodies and through words, and just like how you get your pack of crayon, you find different colors inside. That's my music. My music is like when you open a pack of crayon, you see red, yellow, blue, black. That's my music is. That's what my music is. I appreciate you wherever you're from, whether you're white, black, indigo, wherever you're from, you know, my music is for everybody. So yeah.
Your new video of it's been going off, man. The truth, like obviously Ayra's doing incredibly well, but are you even somewhat surprised by the reaction of how it's just blown up online?
I don't want to sound.
Or did you see it? Did you see it?
I don't want to sound cocky, but like, but like Ngozi is a special record. Like right from the day I recorded that song, you know, it's a special record. Big shout out to Saz. Saz is an amazing person. I love him so much because like he's one person that pushes me to the limit. Like I never sent Saz. Like Saz never sent me a beat, and I recorded a song, and it's good with it for the first time. He's like, no, change this, go back, change that, change the chorus, write it. I wrote the chorus 3 times. Yeah, I wrote the first one. He said the delivery was sounding like someone else. I should change it. I wrote another fresh chorus. He like doesn't like the first the one I did. I have to sing that first chorus again with another type of delivery. That's one we're enjoying now. That's you do me wow, and big shout out to Embryo. Embryo is an amazing songwriter. You know, we co-wrote in Overdose, we co-wrote Ngozi, we co-wrote Jolabalaba, Good Day. Literally almost a song on my album. And it's from Ojo too. It's signed to Mavins too as well. You know, so
Ojo Boys
are winning, man, winning crazy. And it's beautiful. And like I said, the song started picking up in America. Like I'll be on the stage and I'll say, yo, I'm about to perform this next song right now featuring Ayra Starr and Rema. Hey, I'm like, yo, if you love the song, I want you guys to Shazam it, post on your story. I was telling them like with full confidence, like on stage, like they don't know the lyrics. Like this is America, bro.
that's different.
You know, it's different confidence. That's supreme confidence, bro. They don't know the lyrics. I'm like, yo, if you love the song, Shazam it. And then I came back to Nigeria like 2 weeks after, and my team was like, yo, Cray, because it's going crazy. And I started following up with the facts and stats. I'm like, yo, I'm just thankful because like off my album now, I have like Ijola Balaba, obviously a viral hit song that went viral across the world, and the one club hit song, Ngozi love song, hit song. That's 3 hit songs off my debut album. I feel blessed, to be honest. I feel blessed.
I can't wait to see how these. And again, it's like I say, music is a feeling. It brings out emotion. When you're at the O2 in front of 20,000 people, and you're gonna see that energy.
Yo, I can't wait. Like I've always wanted to perform at the O2, and I'm happy that it's happening through my brother, Rema. So, and I'm really excited. I came to London like last year. That was my first time in London, and we did like 2 shows together. I did like O2 Bristol. Was it O2 Brits at Manchester? Yeah, Manchester. Yeah, and one other one as well. And then I was performing at clubs. I'm literally just performing at clubs. Now, we do the O2, crazy. Performing at Ayra show as well on the 13th. And I'm also doing like my own, you know, album experience on the 15th. You know, literally, you know, we just experiencing, the Train to Triumph album live, and it's more like pop-up meet and greet for my fans, just intimate, connection with my fans and people that, that really matters, and everybody matters to be honest, but like just to connect to people. Yes, I'm just like, and then probably give them like intimate performances from the song of the album.
So much more to go, but so when you look at things, where do you actually see, where, I know you said the apex and things going to the top, but where do you actually visualize your career as an artist now? Where are we looking at it to go?
We're looking at Crayon becoming like a ticket selling artist that will not even need to put out records to sell tickets. That's the kind of artist I want to be like. I can stay off the dropping song for 2 years and I say, yo, I'm doing Wembley 90K. I was selling out 3 nights back to back, just like a Sharon type shit, but I want to, like, for example, just me, just exploring my sound, becoming bigger with like my stage performances, my craft, just working on the craft to take it to the apex level, and just me like helping the younger generation to understand some certain things about music and just like being an artist, and yeah, just taking the culture to the next level, because there's always the next level. There's more to do, and I just keep triumphing because I feel like there's a different level to triumph. So just keep triumphing forever, man. Yeah.
So I want to leave it there because listen, it's been inspiring because, like I say, me growing up in London and sitting down across with another Nigerian. You mean Nigeria? We winners.
Winners, bro.
Winners. And there's quite a few of my friends who were born in Nigeria who've come over here, and they all told me, so like Nigeria, it builds your character, hustle, like it does. Like if you don't keep your head above water, you're drowning. So you have to.
You have to. It's that survivor instinct. That's why I call my album Train to Triumph. It's just like grass to grace. It's like from nothing to something. It's like coming from where I came from in Ojo. I'm from Ojo to London, to America. Now I'm going to Europe, performing in Spain, Italy, France. Like where I wouldn't go to on a normal day. Like my music is taking me there. And just to have, I thought last year was my birthday, but this year is like 10 times better than last year, like 50 times better. Like my album charting in countries I've never heard before in my life. Like I've never heard of Oman, I've never heard of countries like Solomon's Island. Like my album is charting there, my song Ngozi is charting there. Ngozi is like, and I want to say a big shout out to my fans, for streaming my album, for making Ngozi one of the biggest songs of Afrobeat this year. Songs charting like for 20-something countries, #1 in certain countries. Like still, after like 2-3 months after release, still charting. It's crazy. Big shout out to Ayra Starr for giving me the most amazing verse ever. And I want to let my fans know that, I'm never stop working. We're gonna triumph forever because it's our time. And, there's this saying I always say, when is your time? Even clock when they walk with TikTok for you.
Yeah, I like that.
And they call me Lamba Lord too, so I'm always coming up with Lambas spontaneously. So yeah, like I love my fans so much, and I want to say big shout out to everybody that's been day one believer of Crayon. From when I'm dropping songs, it's not picking. All people were saying, "Oh, Crayon's underrated." Now we above that shit. We triumphing right now. I'm thankful to my team, to Mavin, to Don Jazzy, to Tega, to Rema, to Baby Fresh, to my management, to everybody working tirelessly to take me to the next level. I love everybody, man, and I'm really grateful for you to give me this opportunity to just like express myself, and I'm happy to be here. I'm excited, can't wait, things are happening, amazing things is happening, and I'm thankful to God, man. Everything we triumphing, man. Never gonna stop triumphing.